my name is Grace, and I have the enormous pleasure to welcome you to another episode of Coffee Break. Today, our special guest is Theresa Young, the woman that inspired Harden Scott to write the books called After, and that has been an enormous phenomenon.
Please call me Tisa.
Okay, Tisa. All the audience counting me is really interested about your story. I can imagine how you went through all those obstacles to be together. So I have a lot of questions to ask you.
Thank you, Grace. It's a long story, and when I look back, I cannot believe we lived all that.
When I started reading the first book, I couldn't believe the story. So can you tell us more? How about when you started university?
I was really nervous and excited when I was going to university. It was a new stage and everything was perfectly planned.
So you were different. How could you classify your person before meeting Harden?
I was innocent, responsible, shy, demure. I was just concentrated in my future and accustomed to an orderly and calm life.
And when you met Harden, your world turned upside down. What was the impression you had when you saw him the first time?
I can remember as if it had happened yesterday. It was my first day at the WCU. I had to get to a residence to settle down and put everything in order before the classes began. When I got to my bedroom, I was surprised to see my roommate named Steph with so many tattoos and piercings. Not 10 minutes went by when two guys with a similar look of her knocked on the door. And there's when he came in. The first time, I thought he was very rude and arrogant, but he had something that appealed to me in an impressive way, and I couldn't stop seeing him.
Oh, I am pop up. What an amazing start for a love story. Tell us more. How about the relationship you had at first?
Honestly, it was terrible. We hated each other. We fought for everything in every situation. Our first fight was the first week of classes. I was coming from the showers to my bedroom, and he was there. We ended up fighting because I wanted him to get out so I could get dressed, and he refused to leave.
I didn't imagine your relationship being like that at the beginning. But tell me, Tisa, when did things start to change?
That's a good question. To answer it, I have to say I started to attend the parties of Steph's friend. My roommate, Harding, was obviously always there. One night, I went to one of the traditional parties that were organized each weekend. We played truth or dare, and I drank some vodka. By the way, in all my life, I had never tasted a single drop of alcohol, so I needed a shoulder to sleep and to stop being dizzy. So I went to the only place I knew in the fraternity, Hardin's bedroom. When I entered, Hardin was sleeping. We started talking, and suddenly, in the most unexpected moment, we kissed.
Oh my god, I love that part.
Yes, I have heard that a lot.
Well, I have a question that might be a little awkward to answer. So, are you ready?
Shoot it.
A little birdie told me that before you met Harding, you had a boyfriend. Is that true?
Indeed. His name is Noah. We were best friends since we were kids, and we have been in a relationship for 2 years when I started university.
And how did you feel when you started feeling things for Harding and were still in a relationship with Noah?
To be honest, I'm not proud of that. When I met Harding, everything happened spontaneously, and what I began feeling for him was something I had never felt before in my life. I appreciated Noah, because he supported me in every single moment since we were kids. But when I think about all that stuff, I believe that in the end it was not love what I felt for him. It was only gratitude.
Gratitude? Gratitude for what?
Something that most people probably don't know is that I had a harsh childhood. My father was an alcoholic. He used to fight a lot with my mom. And in a blink of an eye, my father left us. When everything happened, Noah was there for me. He gave me a hand when I needed the most.
He was your comfortable son, and you raised this about your love and feelings. Just another comfortless question. Are you still in contact with Noah?
We talked and ended all in the best way possible. And we ended as friends. But I haven't heard from him since everything happened.
What a pity. Changing the subject, what happened next between Hardin and you?
That's something you'll find out if you keep reading the books.
I assure you that many of us will. I didn't imagine anything of this. You passed through many obstacles and difficult moments, but you overcame everything and found your true love. It's the beginning of your new life, and I wish you the best.
Thank you so much. I also wish you the best, and I'm very grateful for the invitation to the program.
Thanks, you're an admirable person. So, guys, don't forget to get your books on the official sites and the author's libraries. Don't miss this incredible and amazing story that was inspired by this woman sitting right here. I'm Grace. See you the next time with another special guest and a delicious cup.